Hi guys, Mr. Letourneau here. I'm going to give you a quick video tutorial on making digital annotations. Now that might sound complicated, but all an annotation really is a highlight or a note about an important passage. So we'll go ahead and make one right now, and I'm using the story My Favorite Chaperone. Now in this part of the story, our main character Maya is being called to the main office, which for her is very unusual because she's a good student. And I notice here on line 140 we've got an interesting simile here. It's a comparison using like or as. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. So I'm going to go ahead and click and drag my cursor. Now when I let go, this little add a note box is going to pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and it'll bring up my note menu. And I have options over here in the upper left hand corner to choose what color I want to use to highlight. So for this one I'm just going to use purple. And now I can make a note about that passage. So in this case it says, "But now my mind was filled with nothing. It was empty, like a dry riverbed where there is only cracked, baked earth and nothing lives." So in this simile, the it is Maya's mind, and it's being compared with a dry riverbed. So that riverbed no longer has water in it. So there's only cracked, baked earth, right? And nothing lives, so it's very barren. So the reason why they're making this comparison, this simile, is because right now Maya's mind is empty because she is so terrified. And maybe I'll just add in that states that this is a simile that explains how Maya's mind is empty because she's so terrified with being called to the office. Now I can go ahead and save that note over here in the bottom right hand corner of the box. And now if you see here, it's saved in my notes. Even if I move away from this, I can always go back and access that note. Let's say I thought, oh, I really didn't like my explanation that I gave for that simile. I want to change something. I want to add something to it. There's a few different ways to do this. One way is, if you notice, there's a little note icon in the margin next to my highlight. I can go ahead and click on that, and it'll bring up that note. Another way I can access my note is I can click on the actual highlight, and it'll also bring up my note. And a third way is I can go over here to my toolbar on the left side and click on Notes, and it has my notes listed in order from when I made them. So here's my oldest up at the top, here's my newest now at the bottom. So that was my video on making annotations using the digital textbook. I hope it was helpful for you guys, and have a great day.